Welcome to this MyFitnessPal walkthrough using the new interface. First things first, you do not need premium at all. The main thing behind the paywall is a scanning feature and the plan feature, which is second icon in on the left. First up, we're going to set your calorie and protein targets by going to more and then goals. Here you'll see your calorie target and your protein, carbs and fats. So we're adjusting the calories in this example to 1550. More often than not, we're going to start with 25% protein, so ensure that's at 25%. We're not going to overthink the split between carbs and fats at the start. Just adjust the carbs and fats so everything totals 100. The key is that the protein is set correctly. Okay, next up we are going to cover the most important part, which is how to log food. So we're going to head back into diary, which is under today in the bottom left. We are going to head down to breakfast and click the log button on the right here. Okay, we're logging in the example breakfast. So basically we've got the search bar at the top for the database. We're going to search our items, so in this case oats. So we always want to make sure that we're logging in grams for accuracy. Ideally we want a green tick beside the item. Always make sure that you cross-reference your pack as well. So here we're going to adjust the serving size. So we've adjusted the serving size to 1 gram here, and then we can modify the number of servings. So here, this example is 40 grams. And you can see that now shows up for convenience under my history. Okay, on to our next item, which is going to be Fahy 0% Greek yogurt. So this is one that you definitely want to cross-reference with your tub. So I know it's 54 calories per 100 grams, so that is what I'm looking for. And you can see the database entries for that. But that's not the serving size I want 200 grams. So I could actually adjust the number of servings just to 2 here, quite easily. But just to show you again how to adjust the serving size on any item, we're going to adjust the serving size to 1 gram, and then we can basically easily modify from there as well. So as you can see, we're simply scrolling to the correct quantity. And the great thing is you're only going to need to do this once. I'm going to show you how to save this meal, so in future it's 1 click for the meal. Okay, now we're adding raspberries. Now I wanted to show you this as basically I've previously logged 150 grams of raspberries, so it comes up in my history. So I wanted to show you that. So it's really, really handy. The more history you build, the easier it is. Next up, we got peanut butter, but if there's ever anything you don't have the calorie information for, type it into the database, look at the top 3 to 5 credible looking entries, work out an average, and go for about 20% above the average. Okay, so peanut butter, the standard was set to 100 grams. So we've adjusted that to our 1 grams and now our servings to 15 for 15 grams there. And now I am about to show you the feature that will be your new best friend. How would you feel if I told you next time that you could do that whole meal in 1 click? So basically we've got the meal here and we're simply going to click the save meal button just there at the top right underneath the nutritional information. Now we're going to name the meal. So here we're going to go with breakfast 1. We're going to hit save in the top right, and that is us. So you can see it's going to show under the My Meals tab here, and you can also search that as well, obviously. So that works really, really great for meals that you have by yourself. But for family meals, we want to go to My Recipes, create recipe. So we're going to go recipe name, we're going to go bolognese. We're going to go servings. This is how many servings or how many people you're cooking for. And we're adding ingredients here. So we're just going to do a little quick example, just to keep this walkthrough nice and fast for you. So we're going to go for 5% lean beef mince as this example. Okay, serving size is 100 grams, so I want 400 grams, so I'm simply going to go to 4. Next up, we are going to move on to the next ingredient. Next up, we got Napolina tin tomatoes, so I'm going to type that in. I've already looked at the can. I already know that my half can is 47, so I'm going to want double that. So I'm going to type it in. We've got 0.5 of a tin for 47 at the top. We're going to click on that, and then we're going to adjust the number of servings to 2 for the full tin. I'm not going to add the full bolognese here because obviously I respect your time. So we're basically going to save this, and you can see it works out the calories and macros per serving. It divides it by 4, so it's come up with 148 per serving. Obviously that's not a true bolognese, unfortunately, but you get my drift. To delete an item on an iPhone, we're going to swipe left. On Android, we're going to long press. To edit, we're simply going to click on the item, go to number of servings. In this example, if we wanted to adjust to 175, we do that as so. We've also got the very handy copy from and copy to function as well. I've clicked copy to here, and I'm going to copy my breakfast from today to breakfast tomorrow. Okay, that's us, ladies. Please do let us know of any further questions. We're here to support you with anything you need. Thank you very much for your time today.